Jada is back at it here to give everyone another Dexter New Blood episode review video. Before I get to that, though, pretty important, I was able to watch this episode early on the Amazon Prime Showtime channel, so if you're not caught up to the point where I am, you're rewatching or watching Dexter New Blood, or if you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which, of course, I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further, just to avoid any potential spoilers. And if you're a fan of Dexter New Blood, make sure you sound off in the comments section about your thoughts. I always enjoy talking about Dexter or Dexter New Blood, and even if it's a week later, I'll still respond. Just make sure you leave a comment, smash the like button, and don't forget to hit that sub button and subscribe to the channel if you could. Otherwise, you may end up at my table. This will be Dexter New Blood Episode 8. Title of this episode is called Unfair Game. This will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. Kurt's goon has Dexter in the back seat of the truck. Dexter is dreaming of Harrison killing people, the wrestlers from the high school team. Kurt calls in to check in with this goon of his, and Dexter eventually gets to the point where he causes the goon in the vehicle to get in an accident. No other cars are involved. And then Dexter ends up outside of the truck, and Kurt's goon shoots at him and actually hits him in the leg somewhere, like in the knee. And then Kurt calls Harrison and says he'll pick him up as he has a surprise for him. Angela is actually looking at old photos of Dexter on Facebook when he was on the bowling team with Angel Batista. Logan says it's Christmas Eve and that Angela should go home, but she's just going to continue working. He also informs Angela of Dexter beating up Miles in an earlier episode, and then Angela goes and talks with Miles, and he tells Angela that Dexter, or Jim, poked him in the neck with a needle before the police showed up and he started pounding him. And then Kurt lets Harrison into the school during Christmas break, and Dexter is still being tracked through the woods by Kurt's goon. I think his name is Ulrich or something like that. And Kurt does or teaches or goes in the batting cages with Harrison and teaches Harrison how to swing. And then Kurt changes the pitch, and then Harrison continuously gets hit on the left side of his body when Kurt changes that pitch, but he continues to want to still get pitches thrown to him, even though he doesn't swing or try to move out of the way. It's like him wanting to get hurt, essentially. And then Dexter lures Kurt's goon to the cabin, the camp cabin, and eventually kills Kurt's goon and takes his cell phone. Angela sees a needle mark on Jasper's body as well, and then Angela is essentially connecting all the dots, connecting Dexter potentially to being the Bay Harbor Butcher. Kurt and Harrison have a meal. They actually bond quite well. And then there's a point where Kurt's like, I'll be right back. And then he comes back with like his white snowsuit on and his white mask and has his gun and says, get out of here, run. And he's going to shoot Harrison like he does to the girls. And then Dexter shows up in the vehicle and saves the day, thankfully, for Harrison. Almost runs over Kurt in the vehicle. And then on the way home, Dexter starts to be honest to Harrison, saying he was also born in blood and has the same urges that Harrison has, and that his father taught him a code. And as Dexter's saying this, Harrison hugs Dexter, and Dexter says that's all he that's all he wanted, and that's how the episode ends. So pretty crazy episode. We're really moving the pace of Dexter New Blood, and Angela is connecting every single dot. Is Angela going to be the one that brings Dexter down? I doubt it, but it seems like she is, but it can't be that easy. Can it? Is Dexter going to kill Angela? But awesome episode. I really enjoyed it. As far as the score of the episode, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, as this show has quickened the pace quite a bit. And of course, it gave a lot of you what you wanted, and that's Dexter finally starting to have that talk with Harrison, telling him everything. Now, he didn't tell him everything yet, but he started to, and I can only presume that he does in the next episode. Will he tell Harrison that he kills people and only kills people because of the code? That'll be interesting to hear what Harrison has to say about that. But great episode, the cat and mouse stuff between Dexter and Kurt's goon, the bonding that Harrison and Kurt did, and then Kurt completely changing that, about to kill Harrison. Thank God Dexter arrives. You know, Dexter really does love his son Harrison. That's not an actor, not him pretending, you know, like he did in the original Dexter series with the relationship with Rita. But I think he did like Aster and Cody a lot. I really do think he did that, did like them. And I don't know if he liked Rita so much so at first, but he grew to like her, I think, especially like season 3 and season 4. So, again, a great episode. As far as who the character of the episode is, I mean, you got 3 solid choices if I don't pick Dexter. You've got Angela, Harrison, or Kurt. I don't know. Okay, I've ruled out Harrison. It's either between Angela or Kurt. Angela's putting, or I should say, connecting these dots. She is very close. If she hasn't found out already, she is very close to figuring out everything. And Kurt was just awesome. I really like Kurt as villain, actually. He's like a villain that you like, that you can relate to. He's just not somebody that you hate. You actually like him, even though he's the villain. So I'm going to give the character of the episode to Kurt. By a very slim margin, you could say Angela and Kurt are the characters of the episode. So you've heard what I have to say, of course. Now it's the fun part. It's your turn. If you're a fan of Dexter New Blood, if you haven't done so already, make sure you smash that like button. If you want to share this video across any of your social media platforms, please do so. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about your thoughts on this episode. Who would you choose as the character of the episode, and what would you score this episode? I know somebody's going to give it a 10 out of 10, because it's a 10 out of a 10 every time. That and Lucifer. And, you know, what do you think? Is Angela going to connect every dot? Is she going to be the one that eventually brings Dexter Morgan down? Could it be? Will we see Angel Batista in the final 2 episodes of Dexter New Blood? Or maybe in a Vince Masuka? And of course, last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. I definitely want to grow the channel, so subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and of course, be a part of something special. And JDev will return.